Hello. This is the third episode of me drawing in different manga art styles. My name is still Namiki, and let's go! The first manga artist of today's episode is Shinobu Kaitani, author behind the absolute banger Slayer game, One Out, and Kamo no Negi ni wa Doku ga aru? Kamo Kyouju no Ningen Keizai... Kamo no Negi ni... Kamo no Negi ni wa Doku ga aru? Kamo Kyouju no Ningen Keizaigaku Kougi. I personally read the Liar game when I was in high school, so around 9 years ago.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
And I absolutely loved it. Imagine my shock when I heard that it will get an anime adaptation this year. If you're not familiar with the series, Liar Game is a psychological manga about the high-stakes games where winning requires deceiving the opponents out of their money, and losing means receiving a massive debt. And on top of that, one of our main characters is an absolute crown of honesty. You know, honesty in the Liar Game. I also watched the One Out's anime adaptation and really want to read the manga. I'm just itching. I like to wait and sniff the strawberry all around before biting into its juicy flesh, if you know what I mean. One Out is a manga about baseball, yet it still follows a path of mind gymnastics with a huge amount of money involved. And now let's talk about the style as well. Kaitani-sensei follows overall realistic body proportions, yet leaves the room to play with facial expressions. All of his characters have a distinguished design and easily memorable. As the main inspiration for Namiki, I used Nao from Liar Game, since her naive huge eyes were a close fit to Namiki's two rabbit holes in the face. For the pose, I took an inspiration from this frame and found a photo reference to fit the vibe, which happened to be a Mexican and American actor, film director, painter, sculptor, and writer Anthony Quinn. But I switched the cigarette from the reference to a carton of strawberry milk, since Namiki is a non-smoker, but she deserves to look cool no matter what. I wasn't sure which final version I like the most, so here are both classic black and white and slightly purplish. And the next artist is the absolute opposite of Kaitani-sensei's strategic plots and sleek style, Youichi Abe, an author behind Chimoguri Ringo to Kingyobachi Otoko, Daidai wa Hantoumei ni Daidai wa Hantoumei ni Nidone suru, and Vanilla Spider. I personally read Chimoguri Ringo, Zansatsu Ponytail, and Sore wa tada no senpai no chinko. And it was chaotic as hell. His story structure and absurdity actually remind me of... Never mind. Totally get it, Abe-sensei. I'm the same. Absolutely. Stylistically, Youichi Abe's characters look short and chubby, yet the sharp and thick lines add dynamics and work nicely with intense and emotional scenes. For the pose reference, I went from Anthony Quinn to Gene Kelly, an American dancer, actor, and singer. I actually learned all of this after I already drawn everything. I wanted to draw a dynamic pose for this style since Abe-sensei's characters often jump and fight, so Gene Kelly was a perfect fit as a reference. And I actually really like the result. I think I managed to get quite close to the original, and let's all pray that one day we will see a Vanilla Spider live-action movie. And the final artist of this episode is Ryoco Fukuyama, author behind Fukumenkei Noise, Monokuro Shounen Shoujo, Boy ni Mudaguchi. This time I'm only familiar with one series, which is Fukumenkei Noise. I both read the manga and watched anime series, and honestly really enjoyed both of them. If you haven't watched my confession video, I'm a huge Japanese music fanatic, so I'm always very intrigued when I stumble across music-centered stories. I believe I watched anime and read the manga when the manga was fully published, which was around 2019, so I don't remember the plot from A to B, yet I got goosebumps rewatching the adaptation trailer while writing the script.
私の声は歌わなきゃママ
なんて荒削り
I think that speaks of something. If you're into series about music, love triangles, and screaming girls, you might actually like this one. And now let's move to the visual style of Fukuyama sensei. Here we have a very distinguished shoujo with huge eyes, sharp noses, tall and skinny bodies. During the drawing process, I found myself thinking that I don't make this style justice and tried to figure out how to fix it the next day and forgot to record. But overall, I added a sparkly background, worked on a shading a bit more, and fixed some minor proportion issues. Yes, you might be wondering why Namiki is holding a fish. Well, the reason is the same as with the pineapple in my series' first video. Free will. And here are all the drawings we made this time. Let me know which one you liked the most, and also make sure to check out the previous episodes for more drawings. I personally liked how different all of them turned out, and I was also happy to share the process and stories behind these art styles. And that's it from me for today. Huge thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye bye. Kabooff!